The fatal four-way number one contenders match in the singles division is here. We have Sophie Planos versus Colin versus Sarah Hart versus Stephen Busch. Let's find out what happens today. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Real Trivia Face Off. We are here in season 5. Season 5.
Yes,
season 5, singles division. And we are here for the number one contenders match, starting the year big with a number one contenders match to challenge for the singles title. And we got 4 very strong contenders who proved themselves at the end of last year, qualifying for this spot. We got Sophie Planos, Colin, Sarah Hart, and Stephen Busch fighting it out. Only one person's going to win today. Joining me on the desk is Matthew Chen, lovely co-host. And Matthew, what can we expect from today's match?
I think this is going to be a really crazy one because whoever is winning this is going on to face Andrew, the champion. So, it's been a while since some of them have played, right? It's the beginning of a new year. We saw Sophie last play in teams, but So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's a 4-way match, so there's only strengths on the wheel, which really changes a lot of strategy, I think, especially in like round 2 and round 3. That's really going to change things up. Every category is going to use in round 3, so who knows what's going to happen.
Sophie beat Cameron to be in his position. Sarah beat Mani. Colin beat Matt, and Steven beat Ashwin. So they earned their spot. None of them are any slouch. And only Sophie has challenged for a singles title. The other 3 have not, so we might be seeing a new challenger at the end of today. We might see a repeat challenger. We'll see, but regardless, I think this should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree.
And let's just get to the promos and see what these competitors have to say. Starting with the first one up, it is Colin Topping.
Hey everybody, excited to be back in singles. Pretty proud of the run I went on, or small run I guess I went on last year. I hope if I don't win today that Steven or Sarah wins. Sophie, you're awesome, but I really hope somebody new gets to challenge for the title. But best of luck to all you guys.
Hey, should be a fun match. I realized I'm the only one here who didn't get or doesn't have an engineering degree. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. But, went to Purdue, so not surprising. But it's just a funny observation. Is that going to mean I win today or not? I don't know. Does that have any correlation? Who knows? We'll see. All right.
Hey, I'm excited to be here. Still don't know how I actually made it this far, but I'm just here to have fun. I didn't expect to even make it to this, so if I somehow win, I win, but good luck to my competitors.
Okay, why the frick did Kiss Ross just punch Chris Ross in the penis?
All right, Matthew, thoughts on those promos?
I think some pretty friendly promos there.
Pretty friendly. Not sure what Sophie was I'm pretty sure it's a reference to something. I did not get the joke. Colin wants everyone but Sophie to win. Sarah was not sure how she's here. And Steven realized he doesn't have an engineering degree. So very diverse promos today here.
Yeah, exactly. We'll find out today if an engineering degree can get you to a title match.
Maybe it's one of the qualifications. I don't know. But I think this should be a fun one. So let's just get to it with the players' introduction. Introducing first, with a record of 6 wins, 7 defeats, with 2 technical knockouts, he is one half of the Cage Fighters. It is Stephen, the Bullseye Busch. Next up, with a record of 3 wins, 3 defeats, with 2 technical knockouts, she is one half of Film Girls Anonymous. It is Sarah, the Jedi, Hart. The third competitor joining us today with a record of 8 wins, 8 defeats, with 4 technical knockouts. He is one half of Lighthouse Lobster and the House Cat, Colin, Coolin, Topping. Jesus Christ. Two KOs and 4 technical knockouts. One half of Loki Tour losers. It is Groovy, Sophie Planos.
That took so
I'm
long.
glad it didn't end up.
Yeah, the audio file disappeared.
Yeah,
I thought you were doing it on-
the Ron.
I thought
Instead
you
of
were doing it on
artificial
purpose, and I was like, "What is going on?"
The audio, I uploaded last night. It disappeared, so I had to re-upload it on the spot. Okay, let's do some rearranging here. Should be good. All right. Let me make sure I mute the music so Sophie's intro doesn't come back to haunt us. Okay.
Listen, it's fun, okay? Dude, Sarah, your intro's great, and I forgot Stevens. I thought yours was very good, very in tune to who you are. And then Colin, man, I love that song so much. It's so intimidating. It's beautiful. What a great list of songs. And then there's my shitty flute September.
All right. So yeah, everyone is here. How y'all feeling? You ready to play this match?
Yep.
Sounds good. So yeah, let's get to it then. We have 3 rounds. We'll start with round number 1. Matthew, why don't you read us the rules for round number 1?
All right. In round number 1, you guys will get 8 questions in 8 random categories. You'll have 15 seconds to write down your answer. And with those 15 seconds, they must be said out loud when you're revealing your response. Each question you get right is worth 1 point. And if you get all 8 correct, you get a 1-point bonus question. Throughout this match, you guys will be given 3 repeats and a challenge.
Any questions? Nope. All right. Sounds good. Matthew, you want to read odds or evens?
Let me see. I will take. I'll take odds. Why not?
Okay. So go ahead and start it off.
All right. In the category of horror thriller, in 2019's Child's Play, who plays Andy's mother, Karen Barclay? So, are you Team Chucky or are you Team Megan?
I still haven't seen Megan, but I like the Twitter beef that they're having. I don't know if you're aware. They're fighting on Twitter.
Yes, I have seen the
And-
social media page. Or
And I
whoever's,
think Megan's doing a better job at roasting Chucky, I
yeah,
think.
whoever's running that social media is great. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
Right, Steven with his first repeat. In 2019's Child's Play, who plays Andy's mother, Karen Barclay?
I can't remember her name. What the heck? This is so weird. It's like you just get a brain fart sometimes. Okay. Oh.
But yeah, I gotta watch Megan.
You should.
Soon enough.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, repeat, please.
All right. Steven,
What's your
using
name?
his second repeat. In 2019's Child's Play, who plays Andy's mother, Karen Barclay?
Steven have one repeat left for the remainder of
I
the
don't know
game.
if I'm gonna bother. Why? It's so bad. I can't remember her name. This is so weird. What the? All right, whatever. I might just have to take that off. So,
5,
yeah, I can't.
4,
That's so weird.
3, 2,
Happened to me on Monday.
1.
This is so bad. Oh my gosh.
All right, we'll go to Sophie first.
I think it's Aubrey Plaza.
Go to Colin.
Aubrey Plaza.
Sarah.
Aubrey Plaza.
And then Steven.
I didn't get it. That's
Aubrey
She
Plaza.
hosted SNL
is
this
correct.
week.
Yeah,
No.
that's the only reason I
Yeah, she's been so popular recently too. I was like, I don't know what it was. Because her name was Amber on Parks and Rec, right?
April.
April. Okay, yeah, no. So it was. I don't know what my brain was doing. It's fine. It was malfunctioning bad.
All right.
Unfortunately, you weren't able to pull it out, but we'll see what happens. There's still plenty more match to go.
Yeah.
Yep. So we go to the second question in the category of action/adventure. Who plays CIA analyst Jack Ryan in Clear and Present Danger? What is the most dangerous thing you've done, Matthew?
I think when I was hiking Yosemite, like we were on there's like not a lot of room when we were going through one of the trails, and like it was on like a mountaintop, and so like if you went over to the right, you would just fall, and you had to like really be very careful.
That's pretty dangerous. All right, we'll go to Colin.
I think Harrison Ford played Jack Ryan once. Harrison Ford.
Sarah.
I don't know. I just put the first name that came to mind, which was Chris Pine.
Steve,
Harrison Ford.
and Sophie.
Harrison Ford. My dad loves this movie.
All of them have played Jack Ryan, but Harrison Ford is the correct answer for this film, for this question.
Yeah, I only knew Chris Pine.
I just knew it wasn't Chris Pine or Alec Baldwin. I don't know who else has played him.
It's just that.
It's just
Ben
those
Affleck.
four.
Ben
Ben
Affleck.
Affleck. Okay, yeah, I wasn't gonna. That was gonna.
Sarah's
Yeah.
favorite.
That was the. I think that's
Sarah's
the one that
favorite.
Ben
people
Affleck
forget about
sucks.
the
I
most.
hate him.
So
All right, so
Really?
2-1.
You haven't told us.
I need to remind everybody.
All right, so your next question is in the category of comedy. In Funny Face, Audrey Hepburn's character works in what kind of store before becoming a model?
If someone were like, "Hey Matthew, I'm gonna give you $100 for you to become a model," would you say yes to that? Or would you go,
Sure,
"No,
I mean it's $100.
okay."
Why not? Why?
What if
wouldn't
it's what if it's $10?
It's if it, and if I'm getting paid as a model, I guess. Why isn't that just like a win-win? Isn't it a win-win scenario? 5,
That is.
4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Sarah first.
I don't know. I just said a clothes store.
And go to Steven.
yeah, I said a clothing store.
Sophie.
I didn't hear the question right, but I put publishing because I think that's the industry. I was thinking books.
And Colin.
I think clothing was a safer bet. I went jewelry store.
Sophie was the closest. It is a bookstore. A bookstore.
Damn.
Oh,
The books. I've been reading books. I haven't read any of these, but that's okay.
I'll get to them. I'm sure.
Do you see how fat this one is? Diogo, it's so fat.
So yeah, with that
Next one.
miss,
This
fatter.
book to read. This book's
we,
also fat.
we no
But half of
longer
them
have
are,
a
there's a lot of
perfect
pictures.
round one.
Oh, you have fire and
No
blood.
perfect round. So.
No perfect round one because of that miss. But
No,
we'll
I
keep
misheard
going
the
here.
question. Oh well. Fine.
As we go to the fourth question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks.
It's already on the
Which 1960s song can be heard in Guardians of the Galaxy, Remember the Titans, Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, and Chicken Little?
Oh,
Really? There's
I got it.
There's
Why am I
overlap
saying I
there?
got it?
there's overlap.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Out of these films, your
Um,
favorite? What's your favorite, Matthew?
It's gonna be Guardians for sure.
Guardians.
Chicken Little.
It's hard to like Chicken Little with Zach Braff. And
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pants down. We go to Steven first.
I didn't know. I said, "Ooh, child."
Nice.
Yeah, ooh, child.
Sophie,
I put Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Oh,
Colin,
Chicken Little.
It's in my sweet board.
That's what got me, was Chicken Little.
Sarah.
Really funny to-
I got nothing. Suddenly I forgot every song.
Ain't No
ever.
Mountain High Enough is
Wow.
correct.
Let's
That's
go.
I know-
The Chicken
I-
Little
I-
what saved me.
Wait, that was
the
Guardians
only
2.
Chicken
Yeah.
Little one I could think of was One Little Slip, and then I was like,
One Little
I couldn't remember the other ones enough. But yeah, I know
Both of them
exactly
happen
the
in
part.
the end of the movie too.
Yep, I
Yes,
remember
yeah.
the exact, like, it's during the parody movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And then Ain't No Mountain High Enough is right before I Want You Back from Guardians, I think.
I don't know when it was, but I
It's
remember.
it's in the like right before the credits.
Yeah.
yeah, so it is.
Because I Want
In
You
both
Back is-
cases,
Yeah.
it's like right before the credits.
Yeah, I know they happen in the end of the movie. Super cool.
All right. So score update 3-2 to 1-1.
All right. Your next question is in quotes. Which 1970s comedy can you hear the quote, "He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy"?
What?
Albert, would you rather be the Messiah or would you rather be a naughty boy?
Oh my god. Uh, I'll be the naughtiest boy there is, you know. So I stand out.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh,
We will start with Sophie.
I didn't get anything. But I think I might have just thought of it. Whatever. It's fine. Skip me.
Alright. Colin,
Life of Brian.
Sarah,
I got nothing.
and then Steven.
Life of Brian.
Life of Brian is correct.
I only remember that from the meme. I was like, oh, that's probably it.
Wow, I watched that movie once when I was like pretty drunk. I don't remember it too well, but I remember it was like a Jesus parody. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colin hides that up.
I
with
just watched
Sophie.
a lot of Jesus stuff from the Fablemans.
Oh, fair.
It was pretty good. I really enjoyed that.
Fair. All right, so tying it up there to the lead as we go to the sixth question. Fantasy sci-fi is your category, and your question is: E.T. the Extraterrestrial is set in which U.S. state?
Sophie just talking about the Fablemans, and now you know Spielberg. That connection.
That's a good point.
Do you think E.T. is a naughty boy, Matthew, or do you
My
think he's a
God,
good,
no,
or do you think he's a good boy?
Absolutely not.
This is a bad time.
he
I've
was
never
underage.
seen
He
this
was
movie.
underage drinking. 3,
True. Very naughty.
1. Pens down. We go to Colin.
Hail Mary, Arizona.
Sarah,
Just guess New York.
Steven,
Arizona.
and Sophie.
Oh, I put California.
One of you is correct. It is California.
Hey, the
No
big
way.
state.
That's so bizarre. I thought that movie was like
I knew it was in the
Interesting.
West
It's-
somewhere.
I still
in
haven't
the-
seen the movie.
It's
What?
by the Redwoods area. I forget the city.
Yeah,
but it's by
okay.
the-
Right.
That makes
Whenever I
sense.
was forced
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Arizona.
yep. My first instinct was California, but I was like, no, it's like Spielberg's childhood. So
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
what I
God,
was
the
thinking.
glowing,
no.
the glowing finger. All right.
Ooh, this is
So
really
it takes
bad.
back
All
the
right.
lead.
So, your penultimate question is in the category of animated. Who directed 2010's Legend of the Guardians: The Owls of Ga'Hoole?
Oh, I remember this one.
You remember the movie, or you actually know the director?
I remember the movie. It was the
I guess-
owl movie.
I guess Steven.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, wait! This is
yeah,
such a funny. This is such a funny question.
5,
I think.
Such a reaction from the competitors. We'll see if they get it.
I think this is right because of Sophie's reaction.
Sorry.
Let's go to Sarah first.
I just guessed Brad Bird.
Go to Steven.
Zack Snyder.
Sophie.
Yeah, Zack Snyder.
And Colin.
Zack Snyder.
I don't know
Wild.
what this
Zack
movie is.
Snyder is
The
the correct
owl
answer.
movie.
You think I know what the owl movie is?
I read like
This-
You
a
don't know
few
the
of
Owls
those
of
books.
Ga'Hoole, the Legends of the Guardians. But yeah, all right. So,
Way too
so
deep cut
It
for
has
Ron, and
such
I
a
was like,
beautiful
oh.
score, but I can't for the life of me remember the composer's name. But I do remember who directed it, so that's good.
all right. So we're gonna go to the last question here in the category of dramas. Which recent release follows Danny, a young woman who wants to be famous on the internet and succeeds after pretending to be a survivor of a bombing?
Oh, I listened to so much.
I
of
think
this.
Sophie has seen this movie, but I can't remember what it's called. But I know she's okay.
We'll need answers in
Stupid movie on Hulu that I think.
4,
I can't remember
Yeah.
what it's called.
3,
I see the
Two.
poster though, but
1. All right, starting with Steven.
I got nothing.
Okay, Sophie,
Not okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Colin,
No, I don't have anything. I saw it a million times on Hulu. Never watched it. I was
Sarah?
like, oh, that-
Not okay.
Yeah. Dang.
Sarah and Sophie getting that right. Not okay is correct. So with that, at the end of round 1, as we have the score here, Sophie with 6, Colin with 4, Sarah with 2, and Steven with 3. Close game, Sophie with a 2-point lead over Colin, who is up next there. But yeah, thoughts so far,
Sarah
Matthew?
catching up with that final question.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, we have 4 wheel spins. So who knows
Oh
what's
God,
Should be
I
a
don't
lot
know
of
what
fun.
I want to do here.
So yeah,
But
let's
yeah,
bring up
so-
the rules.
Yep. So round 2 rules for today. Wheel spin as usual. Each competitor will spin the wheel. They will still get the 5 questions. Each question is still worth 2 points apiece, and they can go multiple choice, which will reduce the point to 1. And yeah, if the opponents steal, then the other 3 opponents have to write it down on their board for their respective points. And then when we call the time, you have to reveal your answers on the board. If it lands on opponent's choice, what's going to happen is that all 3 competitors have to agree on a category within 1 minute time. If not, then whoever got the opponent's choice gets to respin again. But yeah, that is the rule. So repeats and challenge still in effect. No challenge has been used. Only Steven has used 2 repeats.
I think it'll be
So-
more fun if we give them their strength for opponent's choice, just for fun.
As long as we all agree on that from the
And
beginning.
as long as
sure.
we all get opponent's choice.
All right, so let's see for the audience here and for the competitors what is on the wheel today. We got scores and soundtracks. Richard Linklater, Studio Ghibli, Coen Brothers, Scarlett Johansson, horror icons, Adam Driver, John Carpenter, and spinners and opponent's choice as mentioned. So yeah, Sophie, you are in the lead. So would you like to spin first or defer?
Absolutely not. Get it away.
Ooh,
Okay. So Colin, you are next. Do you want to spin first or defer?
Defer.
Okay, Steven.
cowards. I'm going for it.
Oh, nice.
All right, so
Get
Steven
one
is,
off the
Thank you. I
board
did not
for
want to
us.
go first.
Steven is going first, and
Yeah.
here.
I was saying,
will-
no way he takes what I want. So.
All right, Steven, you ready for a spin?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here it is. What would it be? Studio Ghibli.
He's respinning.
Spin it again. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
All right, we'll spin it.
So, but we'll see what happens.
Your spin that you have to keep.
Oh,
Never
God.
mind.
Richard
was-
Linklater.
This is okay. I'm gonna lose.
This is
What
Colin's category, I
don't
think.
This is by far the worst option on the wheel.
What? No way.
This was the one I
Right.
didn't want. I
Right,
literally was
man.
okay with everything else.
Damn.
all right.
Everything
Albert, do you wanna
else.
take this one?
I
Yeah,
can take
pretty
it.
much.
Oh, no, dang.
All right, so Steven, don't forget to say final answer when you want to lock in
Right.
your answer.
Okay.
Are you ready for your 5 questions and Richard Linklater?
Yep.
First question. Slacker is set in which Texas city?
Well, I've seen this movie, but
Five,
let's go multiple choice.
3. Okay. A. San Antonio. B. Houston. C. Austin. D. Dallas.
Austin. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Question number 2. In Everybody Wants Some, Zoe Deutsch's character Beverly majors in what college degree?
I could just like go for 2 here, but
I'm sorry. I'm 90% sure we've heard these questions before. Because I think I remember getting this question wrong in a previous match.
Are you challenging for used question?
Yes. Yeah.
No, Colin. That means he's gonna jazz, and I
I'm
want to go
sorry.
to sleep.
I'm sorry. I'm
Fine.
pretty. I'm like.
Are you,
no,
are
I'm
you,
like-
are you using
I'm-
are you using your challenge?
Yeah, I'm using my challenge.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll put a pause to this and we'll check
Uh,
and we'll be right. All right, let's bring everybody back here. Okay, so the challenge was used by Colin, saying that the questions has been heard, has been used.
I can't hear. What's going on? Okay.
Let me know when you can hear us.
I can hear.
Okay, so the challenge was used by Colin, saying that the questions has been used for those questions in Richard Linklater. So we checked. Colin was right. So those questions has been used. So what we decided is that we are scrapping both questions that has been asked. Even though Stephen haven't answered the second one,
They've both been answered. They've both been answered.
They both
Yeah,
have
they
been
have
used.
the first two
Oh,
have both.
okay.
So
Okay.
we're taking away Stephen's first point anyway, and we're asking him a whole new set.
Poor Steven.
That's
Sorry.
unfortunate.
Dang, I was like, I felt pretty good about that Slacker one. I was like, yes, finally.
I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I should have gotten it with 2 points.
That's a
but-
really good challenge, Colin.
But yeah, to
Not
have a
remembering.
because like I was like, oh, I've definitely heard this one before because I missed it last time. So
That's
All
funny.
right, so yeah, Stephen, you have 5 new questions coming to you. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so your first question here in Richard Linklater. Oh, and Colin, you get to keep your challenge. So you have to get this
Thanks.
in again. All right, so your first question, Stephen. What instrument does Freddie Jones primarily play in School of Rock?
Multiple choice.
Okay. A, piano. B, guitar. C, drums. D, bass.
If it's, well, I'm going to assume this is, well, I don't know. I'll say guitar. Final answer.
Guitar is incorrect. Everyone, please write down your answers again for the steal. Options again are A, piano. B, guitar. C, drums. D, bass. All right. We need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sophie,
That's drums.
Colin,
drums.
Put C for drums.
A School of Rock question.
all right. So everyone gets the 1 point steal there.
Gosh dang it. Dude, I almost said drums. And then I was like, no. Is it Jack Black's character?
No, Zach plays the guitar and Lauren
Okay.
plays the piano.
All right, that's why I changed my answer because I was like, well, he has the guitar on the cover, but then I was like, I feel like it's drums of it.
Well,
I
because
don't
Jack
know
Black
why.
also plays the guitar, but I think those are the kids that they were asking.
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It doesn't matter. I haven't seen
Right.
the full thing. So.
Oh,
Shout out to
You
Survivor.
should.
Mike White.
Steven, here's your second question.
Yeah, I'm ready.
In Everybody Wants Some, who plays Finnegan? Alpha dog of the team, desperate to get laid as often as possible.
Is that the... Okay. I could go insane here. Are we going to do it? Yeah, we got to go insane. Okay, Blake Jenner, final answer.
That is incorrect for a 2 point steal opportunity for everyone.
damn it. Why'd you do that? You're giving Colin points.
I mean,
As in
it's better
5,
for me to give him 2, I think,
4,
in this situation.
3,
I think
Two.
this is right.
1. All right, Colin,
Glenn Powell.
Sarah,
I got nothing.
Sophie.
Ah.
No. Okay, so only Colin getting that one. So Glenn Powell is correct. So
What a
Colin gets
stud.
the-
Glenn Powell, not Colin. I'm kidding. Both studs.
Wow. Yes, I'm in the same league as him. Thank
Of
you.
course.
All right.
You're actually better because you're a civil engineer, so.
Oh wow. Thank you.
All right, Steven, your third question. During the book tour at the beginning of Before Sunset, how many journalists asked Jesse a question about the fate of the 2 characters?
How many? That's
Oh
a
my
very interesting
Jeez.
question. Yeah, that sounds like really specific. Go like random.
5, 4,
Say
3,
3 final answer.
3 is correct for 2 points.
Nice. Nice
Let's
pull,
go.
Steven. I
Oh,
want to get to 3 after he counted down 3.
Yeah, I wasn't planning to do
I
that.
wasn't giving a hint at all.
I wasn't
Just
planning.
coincidence.
I wasn't thinking that at all. I didn't hear what he was saying. I just heard Albert's noise.
All right. Your penultimate question, and Richard Linklater. What is the name of the high school the four friends went to in Suburbia?
The name of the high school. Oh, that's tough. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't guess it. So multiple choice.
Okay. A. Burnfield. B. Harrington. C. Cape Side. D. Blisshaven.
Gonna say B. Final answer.
B is incorrect. Everyone, again, the options are A. Burnfield. B. Harrington. C. Cape Side. D. Blisshaven. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Sophie.
I don't know. I put A.
Colin.
I said C. I haven't seen this one.
Sarah.
I also put A.
A is correct. So
Oh, let's
Sophie and
go.
Sarah
Nice.
getting the 1
Dude,
point.
I should have. I should have said Burnfield, and because like that was the one where I was like, I think it's that one for no reason at all, other than I just went with. Then I was like,
Those are
oh, I'll
good.
just say a random one.
I just guessed it
I
because
was
it's
really
'Cause
happy
there's, like-
that Steven
there's
didn't
an-
say A. 'cause I
There's an
forgot what he
uppercase.
said.
There's an uppercase U in the title for like no reason, and I was like, well, maybe that's what it is because it's like the only one with a U in it.
All right.
I don't know.
There, yeah.
So we'll go to the last question here. What was Richard's nickname in Last Flag Flying?
Well, or it's not just like Dick or something like that, probably. So, multiple choice, please.
Okay. A. Chaos. B. Digger. C. Apollo. D. Mauler.
I'll say B. Final answer.
B as in boy.
Yes, B as in boy. Yeah.
That is incorrect. For the steal, again, options are A. Chaos. B. Digger. C. Apollo. D. Mauler.
What did Steven say again?
Hmm.
Mm.
I wish we knew.
Fuck. I don't remember. I'm just gonna go with it again.
2, 1. All right, Sophie.
I don't know. I like chaos, so I put A. That's the only one I remember. So
Colin.
Let's see.
Okay, Sarah.
I also went with A because chaos sounds fun.
A.
The correct answer is Mauler, so no one gets the steal there.
It's fine with me.
That was probably my second guess because like Chaos just didn't seem like a name for a war vet. Like I don't know. And same with the other whatever.
It's a
C
lacrosse
was.
team.
Yeah. No. Oh, funny. Oh,
Honestly,
well.
Steven, for the category that spooked you the most, you didn't do
Yeah,
terrible.
that was
Yeah.
that was bad. But like, this
Because
is
they've been
I have way more steal opportunities.
Yeah,
so
there's,
I'm not.
there's,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
This is such a
Your
weird
turn.
match. But like,
Yeah.
I started off with the worst possible.
Okay,
Like
so
forgetting Aubrey Plaza's name and just. Ooh.
so Steven has spun. Now we go back to Sophie, who's still in the lead. Sophie, spin. You want to spin or you want to defer?
No.
Defer. All right.
Thank you.
Colin,
Defer.
you're next. You're next spin. Okay.
Sarah's
So
next.
Sarah, this is your spin. Are you ready?
Sure.
Here it is.
Oh shit! Oh, nice. You Adam Driver.
Yeah, I might regret this, but I'm gonna test out Adam Driver.
Yes.
All right.
Proud of you.
For a test
Oh,
drive.
This is gonna be tough to steal.
Oh.
That's the issue.
All right.
Yeah,
And I
that
will
might be
go
nice.
ahead.
I'm so
Uh,
excited for you.
I'm just glad I don't have to answer like Coen Brothers.
Hmm.
I
I've
mean,
seen
maybe
one
later, but
I've seen one Coen Brothers movie.
I know you were
That's in the Adam Driver.
All right. So your first question in
Outdoors?
Adam Driver is: in Black Klansman, When Kendrickson suspects Flip of being Jewish and holds him at gunpoint, what does Ron do to distract them?
Oh God.
This is a tough one.
I'm just gonna go multiple choice. It's been too long since I've seen this one.
All right. Is it A, blows up fireworks outside? B, throws a Molotov cocktail? C, shoots his gun in the air? Or D, breaks the kitchen window?
Is it D? Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
That's what I had down too.
All right, your next question. Silence primarily takes place in what country?
Japan. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah, you just watched that.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Your
Masterpiece.
third question. What is the name of Nicole and Charlie's son in Marriage Story?
Oh God. I'm gonna feel dumb. I'm just gonna go multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Henry, B, Noah, C, Frank, D, Liam?
Is it Henry? Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question. Who directed Star Wars The Force Awakens?
JJ Abrams. Final answer.
This is so easy.
I hope there's one that easy in every category.
And your final question is, who plays Maurizio? Maurizio's uncle, Aldo Gucci, in House of Gucci.
Oh God. Is it Al Pacino? Final answer.
That is correct for
Okay.
2 points.
Nice. Nice
So
round.
Damn.
Laura sweeping the category there and getting her score up to 12.
12.
Yep.
Man, this round 3 is gonna be insane. Oh my
That was
So
best
now-
case scenario for me.
So Sophie, you're up next. You want to spin? You want to defer?
I'm
Yeah.
deferring. I'll just
Yeah.
defer. It's Colin. Colin's next.
All right. So Colin, this will be for you. Are you ready?
Sure.
Here it is. Coen Brothers.
This wouldn't be that bad. I'll defer. You can do a little better.
You mean
You want to
spin?
You can not defer anymore.
Oh, it's not defer. Respin. Yeah, brain
All
fart.
right.
That's
So,
promising. Yeah.
respin. Here
Yeah,
we go.
respin. Come on.
I mean, you got
Colin.
stuck with it anyways, so.
All right, we'll pray for a blood simple question because it's the most recent one I watched.
All right.
Inside Lewis Davis question.
Yeah, that too.
So, Colin, here's your question in Coen Brothers. In The Big Lebowski, how did Donnie Karabatsos die?
It might be that simple, but I know look at it. You'll get a steal. It'll get stolen. Okay, multiple choice.
Okay. A, shot by the mob. B, heart attack. C, hit by a car. D, dies in his sleep.
Heart attack. B. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
I gotta trust myself. Ugh, this is stupid.
Question 2. Who plays Macduff in The Tragedy of Macbeth?
Denzel Washington. Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Oh, sh-
Everyone for a 2
Oh
point
no,
silver.
that's a brain fart.
I was about to say, I was like,
Yeah.
wait a sec, what?
Yeah, that's a brain fart right there.
That's okay.
That's
I was
the
just
only
like,
person I know in the movie.
Lead actor right there.
Oh,
I mean, co-lead, I
Which one's
guess.
Macduff?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay, Sophie
I get this.
using.
I
her
watched this with
first
Albert.
weapon. The question again. Who plays Macduff in The Tragedy of Macbeth?
What's his name?
Oh gosh. Oh,
5,
whatever. I'm gonna just write
4,
this.
3, 2, 1. Pants down, boards up. Steven, boards up. All right.
Yeah, I got it.
We go to Sophie first.
I think it's Corey Hawkins.
Yeah, that's his name.
Steven.
Yeah, I just wrote Francis McDormand because I couldn't remember.
It's not one of the main ones.
Yeah, it's just
Corey
Lady
Hawkins
Macbeth.
is correct for the 2 points.
I
steal.
knew it
Oh,
was like it's
huge.
number 7 in 6 Underground or number 6.
I would not know
Oh
that.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did watch it with Sophie. I fell asleep.
Dude, so did I. I fell asleep.
So yeah.
I started and fell asleep,
Both
so
That's really
could not finish it.
Honestly, Albert, that was such a good sleep too.
Fair. All right, so Colin, going back to you here on your third question, and Coen Brothers. What is the name of the drama movie Hobby Doyle acts in the film Hail Caesar?
Multiple choice.
Okay. A. Where there's a will, there's a way. B. Hail Caesar, a tale of the Christ. C. Merrily we dance. D. Lazy old moon.
C, final answer.
C is correct for 1 point.
Nice. I fell asleep during this movie too.
There's a lot of good Coen Brothers movies, but there's also a lot of boring ones.
All right, Colin, your penultimate question. What is the occupation of Lauren Visser? What is occupation? Let me repeat that. What is the occupation of Lauren Visser in Blood Simple?
What does she do? I'll get a multiple choice.
Okay. A. Private detective. B. Fisherman. C. Photographer. D. Bartender.
Maybe I won't. Dang.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your first repeat. Question again. What is the occupation of Lauren Visser in Blood Simple? And your options are A. Private detective. B. Fisherman. C. Photographer. D. Bartender.
Excuse me. A, final answer.
A is correct for 1 point.
I got a Blood Simple question, so that's good. Ready? Yeah.
Your last question in Coen Brothers. How many different rabbis does Larry consult in A Serious Man?
So that's just a funny movie.
Multiple choice, because if I get it wrong, I'll just guessing the number.
All right. A, 1. B, 2. C, 3. D, 4.
I don't even know why I'm thinking. I'm not going to figure out anything. 2, final answer.
That is incorrect, everyone, for the 1 point steal. Options again are A, 1. B, 2. C, 3. D, 4. Get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Sophie,
Go big or go home. I put 4.
Sarah,
I just got C.
C. Okay, Steven.
C.
It's probably
C, 3 is correct for the
Three's the
1
magic
point
number 1. I
steal
go for my
Three
gut.
is the magic number.
for Sarah and Steve.
I had C written, and then I was like, nah, it has to be 4.
I've guessed C like this entire match. I don't know why I suddenly decided to change.
All right, so now we go to the last spin of today. It is for Sophie.
no.
Sophie, are you ready?
Sure.
Here we go.
Free spin.
Oh.
Opponent's choice. So this is the situation again. Sarah, Steven, and Colin have to decide from the remaining categories what to give to
That's not
Sophie
fair.
within the next minute.
Yeah.
If they cannot come to a
I
conclusion,
told Sarah what I didn't
Sophie
want.
gets a 3 spin.
Ah.
So timer starts now.
Sarah, what didn't you want?
No.
Or
I
icons, probably.
I'm
right?
so-
Yeah, I
I
was gonna
want
say-
John Carpenter.
No,
The thing is, I'm not gonna get any of these right. So whoever chooses, we'll probably get the steals
Okay,
right.
Steven has the least amount of points, so if we can't come to an agreement before then, we have to go John Carpenter.
I was gonna say
right?
John
hear
Carpenter is hard
anything.
for people even who know the
Yeah.
categories.
Yeah, I feel like because I'd love for it to be horror
No.
icons, right? But I can see
gonna
that
get the
we're not going
steals,
to come to an
buddy.
agreement. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We go John Carpenter's because Steven has the least amount of points.
Yeah.
What
Hold
about?
I'm-
Well, I kind of like Scarlett Johansson. That's
Okay,
pretty good.
No,
Sarah,
that's your
did you
strength,
mention-
Sophie.
Did you mention-
I'm
Stop
fine
talking
with-
for
I
this
can hear you
part.
guys again.
Sophie, stop talking for this part.
Sorry,
You're
I
gonna
could,
come
for
to
a
this
second
part.
my sound cut out. So yeah, what are you guys gonna do then?
I'm
Well,
fine
it's
with John
up to all of
Carpenter.
us. John
You
Carpenter's
guys have
fine.
15 seconds.
All right, I'm good with John Carpenter.
I know,
So
but it's your
let's do
strength.
that.
But honestly, yeah, you have the least amount of points. John Carpenter, let's go.
Yeah, John
Yeah,
Carpenter.
Yep.
Okay. So Matthew, go ahead and ask the questions in the category of John Carpenter.
All right. So your first question in John Carpenter.
It's gonna go poorly.
Which John Carpenter film will you find a fist fight between two characters in an alleyway?
That could be any movie. Multiple choice. I'm multiple choicing all of these.
Is it A, They Live, B, Big Trouble in Little China, C, Assault on Precinct 13, or D, Escape from New York?
Let's go B. Final answer.
That is incorrect for 1 point. Steal. A, They Live, B, Big Trouble in Little China, C, Assault on Precinct 13, or D, Escape from New York. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will go to Colin first.
They live.
Sarah
I'm gonna just put C.
and Steven.
Said A.
They Live is correct. So, Colin and Steven getting 1 point there. All right. Sophie, your next question. Who plays Sergeant Jericho Butler in Ghosts of Mars?
Go some more questions. Oh.
Let's go multiple choice. Let's see who we got.
All right. Is it A, Ice Cube, B, Carl Urban, C, Dwayne Johnson, or D, Jason Statham?
Ooh, I see a pattern. Let's go D. Final answer as a dog.
That is correct for 1 point.
Jason! It sounds like he could be in that movie.
There's only half those. Only half of them are even in the movie. So
Oh.
All right. Your third question. What does Jack use to kill Lo Pan in Big Trouble in Little China?
Multiple choice.
A, knife, B, axe, C, gun, D, broken bottle.
Let's go axe. Final answer.
That is incorrect for a 1 point steal. Is it
man, this
A,
is like
knife, B, axe, C, gun, D, broken bottle? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Sarah.
I put A.
We'll go to Steven
said A.
and Colin.
Dang, that's a D.
A is correct.
So
It is a knife.
Yeah. Well, the broken bottle is like the showing of the skill. So I was really
Yeah,
worried that I was.
I
mixing it up.
remembered a broken bottle.
Yeah.
It's been
tough.
6-7 years since I've seen that movie, though.
All right, so Sophie, your penultimate question. What kind of event does Dennis get distracted by Lee kissing Arnie in Christine?
That doesn't make any sense, but multiple choice.
A.
I think you read the question weird.
School play. B. Football game. C. Car show. Or D. High school prom.
Oh. It's not. I don't think it's a car show, even though it's about a car.
Or
I like prom. Final answer.
that is incorrect for a 1-point steal. Is it A. School play. B. Football game. C. Car show. Or D. High school prom. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Steven.
I said a football game.
Colin,
I said football game, B.
and then Sarah.
I also said B.
Football game is correct. So everyone getting a steal there. And
I was
Sophie-
worried that I forgot the letter. And so then I was like, I'll just write it out just in case.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
All right. So going into Sophie's final question, our final question in round 2 is: in Starman and Jenny accidentally travel too far on a box train and arrive in what city?
Could be anything. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Phoenix, B, San Francisco, C, Las Vegas, or D, Salt Lake City?
I was thinking West Coast. That's actually pretty interesting. San Francisco. Final answer.
That is incorrect for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Phoenix, B, San Francisco, C, Las Vegas, or D, Salt Lake City? Four, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Colin.
I said Phoenix because, like Steven, I also forgot the letter was associated with.
Sarah
I just guessed D.
and Steven.
Las Vegas.
That's all different.
Las Vegas is correct. So Steven getting a point there. And that does bring us to the end of round 2. Let me just make sure that. Let's see.
Yep.
This is what I have.
Dang,
I have
Nice shot, nice shot.
I have Colin at 13.
that'd be cool.
Um,
That'd be awesome. I haven't been keeping track.
Everyone else I have the same.
Let's see.
He got 3 points on his own set, and then
Let's see. What did we do wrong? why is there?
There's a lot to keep track of.
he got the first Carpenter steal for 1 point.
Yes.
He got
I
where
think he
does
got
this
3
one-
steals. in
And he got
Carpenter.
football game.
I got football game. I didn't get the last one.
And he
I
got
didn't-
They Live as well.
I got the,
Yeah,
other
I got
the
football
first one
game.
and football. Right. So then
Yep, no, that's right. The one that you're hovering over is from Steven's round, where Steven was Glenn Powell.
mhm.
That's the 2 point there.
That was the 2-point, right? And I think then there's 2 more steals that were from. Or let's see.
He stole all of Steven's misses.
no.
He missed the last
I
one.
missed one. No,
He missed the last one. He got 1, 2, 3, 4. He got 4 points off Steven,
Okay.
and then he got 2 extra points off Sophie.
Okay. So okay, I think you got it right then. 13.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
There we
good.
go.
All right. So this is the score going into round 3.
Yeah, Sophie with 11, Colin with 13, Sarah with 15, Steven with 10. So
Thank you,
Sarah
Adam
is
Driver.
now the lead.
Yeah, that was a clutch
Hey, I
round for
was
you.
the only one that got both of my strengths used, and yet I'm in last. But I didn't get them.
I got
so.
none of my strengths used.
I know Sophie got screwed, but she
It
still.
balances
So
out.
bad.
It balances out.
I think like on Sophie's spin, she had the highest odds to get her strengths.
I got a bonus choice.
That's rough.
So
Damn, that's rough, buddy.
let's bring up round 3 rules, Albert.
Yep. Sorry, I was double checking the score again just to be sure. But yeah, I think we're good with the score. So, yeah,
All right.
round
So
rules.
this time it's a little bit different because 4-way match. You guys will pick 4 numbers between 1 through 16, and they all correspond to different categories. Once you hear the categories, you can arrange them as your 1, your 2, your 3, and your 4-pointer. And there is no stealing or multiple choice in this round. You guys, Sophie has 2 repeats, Colin with 2, Sarah still with 3, and Steven with 1. And you all still have your challenge. So, yeah. Any questions before we go in?
Okay.
All right. Well, then, Sarah, you are in the lead. So go ahead and give us your 4 numbers.
4, 7, 11, and 14.
Okay. Make sure you guys will write them down as well because we're using.
Yeah,
the
I'm like,
number
I just
4.
did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
and I'm crossing it out.
7,
Yeah.
4,
4,
7,
7,
Whatever, so,
11.
Right?
And
4,
14.
7, 11, 14. Yeah.
Okay.
Colin is next.
All right, Colin, go ahead.
3, 5, 10, and 16.
All right, Sophie.
1, 9, 13, 15, and then Steven's the rest. Pretty much.
All right. Yeah.
1.
I don't get a
Gets
pick.
leftovers.
Steven, what numbers are you picking?
2, 8,
I don't know.
12,
You tell me, Albert.
2, 6, 8, 12.
You haven't been paying
Yeah,
attention to the numbers?
2, 6, 8, 12 is what, Steven, 2, 6, 8, 12 is what you're doing.
Yeah, 2, 6, 8, 12. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
So let me. I'll put Sophie's in. You can put Steven's in. All right. Cool.
Steven,
I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So, yeah, let's just reveal one by one. Steven, you picked 2. That is the category of animated.
You
Animated.
stuck with 2.
Steven, number 6 is biopics. Okay. 10 is Coen Brothers.
Wait.
8 is Coen Brothers.
10 is
8
Coen
is
Brothers.
8 is Coen Brothers. Yep, I cannot read
okay.
numbers. 8 is
Okay,
Coen
cool.
Brothers.
Oh, nice.
And 12 is action/adventure. All right, I'll read for Sophie as well, and you read for the other 2, Matthew. Sophie, 1 is coming of age.
Again?
9 is John Carpenter.
Oh,
My favorite!
13 is Richard Linklater.
No, come on.
God.
And 15 is Studio Ghibli.
Still no strengths of mine at all.
I hope I got Adam Driver.
Colin.
Oh my God.
So 3 is horror icons.
Oh, God bless. All right.
Jesus Christ.
5 is Adam Driver.
Damn it.
He's gonna get my strengths.
10 is romance.
Oh, he's not gonna get my strengths. Where are my strengths?
And
Probably me.
16 is Scarlett Johansson.
Who got scores?
No one yet, so me.
So,
Oh, you haven't gone yet. I thought everyone had gone. I was like, what?
all right. And for Sarah, 4 is in fantasy sci-fi. 7 is music/musicals. 11 is scores and soundtracks.
Yay.
And 14 is sports.
God, these
Ooh.
categories all suck.
This is such
You're
a
in the lead.
Yeah, but That's only because the wheel was nice to me.
It's not. It's 2 points isn't bad, especially since
So yeah.
Scores again,
it's
just
trailing
Yep.
further.
So, yeah.
figure out.
Do
I'm ready
decide
whenever you
what
guys
you wanna
are.
do.
Me too.
Colin, let's just go to you first then, since you said it.
Scarlett Johansson for 1, Romance for 2, Adam Driver for 3, Horror Icons for 4. Bit of a Hail Mary, I'm sure that's gonna be impossible. Whatever.
I'm ready.
Yeah, me too.
Sophie?
I'll do John Carpenter at 1.
Big surprise.
We'll do Richard Linklater for 2, Studio Ghibli 3, and Coming of Age 4.
Sarah?
I have music, musicals 1, sports 2, scores and soundtracks 3, fantasy sci-fi 4.
Damn, Sarah, I wish I could switch with you. Ugh.
I don't wish I could switch with you.
Man, this
I mean,
is
I like
so
Ghibli,
hard.
but not
You can
John
get
Carpenter.
Ghibli and Coming of
Because
Age.
they're all genre, but okay. Say animated 1, biopic 2, action 3, Coen Brothers 4.
Okay.
All right. So
I don't love Coen at
we
4.
go.
I will start with Steven's categories.
Mhm.
Right. So, all right, Steven, then your 1
I
point
gotta get at least one of them right.
is in animated. Let's
Yes, you will.
All right.
You will tie Sophie if you get this.
Which 2011 animated film features the voice talents of Jesse Eisenberg and Anne Hathaway as Spix, McCall, Blue, and Jewel?
Rio. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point and tying
The
with
music
those.
for that is so
I
good.
watched that one a lot as a kid, I think, so.
Same. That one and Romeo and Juliet were popular in Mexico.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet, I watched that a decent. I saw that one in theaters.
So we go to Sophie now because it's tied, right?
So I will ask Sophie's questions.
Mhm.
Your 1 pointer is in John Carpenter.
Oh god, it's gonna be some hard
Mhm.
1 pointer.
What John Carpenter movie does a group of quantum physics students help investigate the liquid embodiment of Satan?
That is kind of difficult.
It's not Halloween.
I'll tell you that's right.
5.
They Live. I don't know. That was one that got thrown around. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We were
Yeah.
looking for Prince of Darkness.
What the fuck? I mean,
That's not hard. That's 1
It's one
point.
of the
So
best
that is a hard 1 pointer. What
Yeah.
the fuck? That's okay. I was
I
like
need
hoping
John
for
That
like
is
a
hard,
Halloween
though,
question or
because
something.
it's not
like,
as well known.
like when
it's a
does
hard
Halloween take
category.
place? That'd be
So-
great.
So we're still tied. So we'll just go back and forth between them because they have the same amount of questions.
So when we go to Steven, because he is the lower rank. So your 2 pointer in biopics is who directed 127 Hours?
If this is this is tough because I don't want to mix it up. Danny Boyle, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
And tying
Look at all
Colin.
I was worried
Terrible
I was going to
questions.
mix it up with the Ryan Reynolds one where he's buried.
Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't know who directed that. Jeez.
Okay, so we go back to Sophie for your 2 pointer in Richard Linklater. Okay.
I'm gonna like just strike out here. I think. Like the rest of the questions just kick me out.
All right, your
And then I
question
can
is
go to sleep.
who plays James Barris, one of the 2 drug addicts that Arctur is housemates with in A Scanner Darkly?
I mean, I know the poster.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
All right, Sophie using your second repeat. Who plays James Barris, one of the two drug addicts that Arctur is housemates with in A Scanner Darkly.
Drug addict. Who plays a good drug addict? Let's go Robert Downey Jr. Final answer.
And that is correct for 2
Holy
points.
shit.
So-
Drug addict!
Did you know he was in the movie?
I had a hunch, but I wasn't sure.
I was like, because kind of a mean-spirited guess if you just.
I know.
Yeah. I'm kidding.
All right. So
right.
with that, she also tied Colin. So now we'll go to Colin because he have more questions to go
done.
Mhm.
That's done.
Colin, your 1-pointer is Scarlett Johansson.
That sounds right.
Here's your question. Who plays Benjamin in We Bought a Zoo?
This is 1-pointer. Matt Damon, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
That was so much easier than my John Carpenter.
Yeah,
It's okay. I mean, like, it's John Carpenter. I only know like 3 of his movies. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard because it's like some of his movies just aren't as well known, you know.
Go back to
but
Steven
it's like
again.
easy if you know him. His filmography. Anyway, sorry.
So we go to Steven now for your 3-pointer.
Yep.
In
All right.
action adventure. All right. Who played Governor Weatherby Swan, the father to Elizabeth Swan in the Pirates of the Caribbean film series?
Oh, okay. I think I know this. Jonathan Pryce, final answer.
Damn, Steven, Jesus
That is
Christ!
correct
Nice.
for 3 points.
Nice.
Yes.
And he takes the lead of the game.
That's big.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's kind of different because Sarah's got a 1 and a 2 and a 3 just sitting there. So
We haven't get to Sarah yet. Now we go back to. So, by the way, Matthew, if you want to switch over because you've been asking, I can.
No, it's fine. I'm
Is
good. I'm
Pirates-
good.
Is
I just-
Pirates
I-
not a
I always- I just have to-
category?
it's not.
Oh, because
I
there's
just
only
had to-
5. There's only 5 movies.
Okay.
Yes.
Got
That's the
it.
reasons. So Sophie Ghibli.
All right. So your 3-pointer.
I hope it's a movie I've seen.
I hope it's a Earwig and the Witch question.
Please no. I might die if that happens. Although I do know a little bit about that movie, so we'll see.
Your question is Yakul, the traveling companion of Prince Ashitaka in Princess Mononoke, is what kind of animal? And we're looking for something kind of specific.
Oh, I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. Yeah, cool. It's like a stag deer thing. No. It's like, wait, I can see him. I don't know what it's called.
Right.
Reindeer kind of thing.
3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
All right, your final repeat.
That's not a good idea, but whatever.
Yakul, the traveling companion of Prince Ashitaka in Princess Mononoke, is what kind of animal?
Yeah, it's like
semi-specific.
some sort of reindeer with like horns-ish, I think. Oh fuck. I'm so bad with animals. I'm gonna say that final answer. Why not?
That is incorrect. We were looking for an elk. An elk.
That's so close. Are you kidding me?
They are
What?
different.
That's so
They
tough.
are different.
That
That
is
does
tough.
suck, though.
That's
That
so
sucks.
hard. Oh my
Different?
That's why I
They are-
clarified. Like we were looking for something
Yeah.
a little bit more specific. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
that
sucks.
sucks. Yeah.
Oh,
Can I? Fuck, now I'm gonna lose a challenge. If I say.
Say
Oh.
good. I mean,
You want to challenge?
No, because then I'm gonna get it
I mean, you
wrong.
could challenge. It's never specified. You could argue it looks like a
he-
reindeer just as
mean-
much.
They look similar. I just didn't know
But-
what it was called. This is movie trivia, not animal trivia. I'm sorry.
Reindeer antlers and elk antlers are very different. I don't
What
know.
the fuck? How do you know this?
I don't, because I've seen an elk and I've
So
seen
do
a
we- do you-
reindeer.
I
do we
live in
have- do you have a
Miami.
Are we gonna have a
Right.
challenge or is
I
there
mean,
no
I've
challenge here?
seen either of them around
I
here.
kind of want to, but I think I'm like They're just similar. They're in the same family. Like, give me the point. That's my challenge.
What genus is
So
the
are you-
manager
so
of?
Are you officially challenging?
Yes. Just give me the fucking point, dude. I know you know what I know it looks like. It's on the fucking cover of the score. I could draw it better than saying it.
Okay. So the official challenge here. Sophie is saying that. What's the answer? Reindeer.
Just give me
Reindeer
the.
is the same answer.
Yeah,
So
same as an elk.
we'll look into it and we'll be right
It's
back.
in the same family.
All right, we are back from the challenge. Sophie finished reading a book.
No, I'm not even done.
Okay,
So
so
Matthew,
this-
go ahead.
we looked up. So elks and reindeer, they're in the subspecies of like deers, but they're different animals. And
They're
also,
in the same family.
they're in the same family. But we did ask for a semi-specific answer so that we
Semi-specific, it's family.
and reindeer and elks are different. But also in the screenplay for Princess Mononoke, they mentioned the animal elk. So like they even say it in the movie so that it is like clarified.
That's fine.
So Sophie will not be getting the points
They
there.
look the same to me.
I looked up the pictures and I was like, okay, elks do have very different antlers, but that's super.
So
See,
she lose the point and also the challenge.
You
So
wouldn't
it's
have
worth a
used
shot,
it
Sophie.
probably
I don't
otherwise, so
blame
you
you,
might as well
honestly.
use the challenge.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're gonna go back here to
And
the match.
Sophie, so your 4-pointer in coming of age. Are you ready?
Sure.
What is the name of the tiger in Life of Pi?
Oh, fuck. It's like not Raja. That's Aladdin. And I don't have.
So can we get your hands on screen, please?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3,
Pie.
1.
I don't answer.
That is incorrect. You're looking for Richard Parker.
Oh, Richard Parker. That's
dang.
right. Yeah.
Sophie, if you
So-
had read the book, you probably would have gotten it right.
Permission. Since I'm
I
done,
knew
can I
it
leave?
originated.
Please.
What about your
If
exit
you-
interview?
Okay, you know,
If you-
I really want to go to sleep. I'm so
if you
tired.
want to leave, you can leave.
Peace, guys. Good game. I'm
Bye,
out.
Sophie, I love you.
Game.
With that, Sophie has
Man.
been eliminated. And yeah, we're down to 3. So the score is Colin's behind.
Colin. Yeah. All right. Albert's gonna start asking some questions now.
Yep, 2 pointers for Colin in romance. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Which classic romance film can you find the characters named Scarlett O'Hara, Rhett Butler, and Ashley Wilkes?
All About Eve. Final answer. I don't know.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Gone with the Wind. Gone with the Wind.
Oh, Scarlet. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that movie and I can't remember a single thing about it. So
Okay, so sticking with Colin here for 3-pointer in Adam Driver. All right. Colin, there's your 3-pointer and M driver.
Ready.
In Midnight Special, who plays Alton's mother, Sarah Tomlin?
I know who plays dad. I know it's not what you're looking for, but I know it.
5, 4.
Or 2 repeats.
Three.
Left? Repeat the question.
Okay. You have one left now.
Four.
So your question again. In Midnight Special, who plays Alton's mother, Sarah Tomlin?
Hmm.
5.
Tony Collette. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Kirsten Dunst. Kirsten Dunst.
That movie's been on my watch list for years, man. Shoot.
So
Solid.
now we go to Colin's 4, which is horror icons.
That's probably gonna be impossible.
If he gets this, he'll be in the lead. If he misses, he'll be eliminated. So, Colin, here's your 4-pointer in horror icons. In Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. What is the name of the boat that is sailing for New York City
my
with a
God.
graduating senior class from Lakeview High School?
Oh my god.
Five,
I feel like I'm gonna be
4,
so close too.
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
That is your last one. Your question again. In Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. What is the name of the boat that is sailing for New York City with a graduating senior class from Lakeview High School?
I'm gonna take refuge, and I probably wasn't gonna win anyway, but I think I might do that stupid thing that boats do, but I'm not sure. With the naming conventions, that doesn't make sense. The Lazarus. Final answer.
That is correct for 4 points.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Nice.
That was a big 4-pointer there.
I thought I was like, if I say SS Lazarus and it's just the Lazarus, I'm gonna. Oof. Oh my god.
That is, yeah, big 4 points there.
I'm so good with those
now
movies.
it
Why
takes
can't I
away.
get that more often? I'm so good.
All right, as we go now to Sarah for her first question in round number 3. Your 1-pointer, Sarah, you pick in the categories of musicals. All right, Sarah, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, your question is: Gerard Butler and Emmy Rossum star in which 2000s musical?
Phantom of the Opera. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. And tying Steven. So now
Okay.
we go back.
Steven.
We go to Steven for his 4 to 5.
No,
Can't
we
we-
go to Sarah. Sarah
Oh,
first.
no, never mind. Yep, we go to
Alright,
Sarah.
she has
Yep,
questions.
3 more questions. Yep, you're right. Okay, Sarah, sorry for the fake out here. You're actually getting this question. 2-pointer in sports. Here it is. Lindsay Lohan, Justin Long, and Michael Keaton starred in which 2005 Disney sports comedy sequel?
Is it Herbie Fully Loaded? Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And tying Colin for the lead as of right now.
All right, so Steven, you can come back from this.
Good
for-
luck, Steven. I mean, I'm happy. Whoever wins at
There's
this
no
point,
way I
honestly.
get this.
You never
Steven,
know.
your question in Coen Brothers. Are you ready?
Yeah.
In Burn After Reading, Frances McDormand's character wants to come up with money so she can pay for what? Looking for something specific.
Okay, I'm gonna say plastic surgery final answer.
That is correct.
Nice.
4 big points.
Nice.
And Steven,
Now I just have to pray to God Aubrey Plaza can fuck me over. If
using
Corey
two
Hawkins and
repeats-
Aubrey Plaza fuck me over, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh my gosh.
So
using
that
those 2 repeats in round 1. Didn't need to use them the rest of the match.
Yeah.
So, getting
Maybe
the
I
full
should have
point.
used one more
So now-
repeat and then I would have
so
gotten
now-
it. I don't know. I don't think I
Yeah.
would have though. It was
He's-
bad. My brain was
is
bad.
in the lead with that point. That also eliminated Colin from winning there. So now it's down to Sarah and Steven. You just see if Sarah can get
I
the
missed Be
TNT
Real.
Oh, that's the
All right.
bigger loss.
Sure.
Let's be honest.
There's
Sarah.
nothing Steven can do now.
Sarah, you pick your 3-pointer in scores and soundtracks. Are you ready for your question?
Yes.
All right, here it is. Who composed the score for all of the Michael Bay directed Transformers movies?
Oh God. That's just a funny question. Sorry, I'm laughing.
5, 4.
Repeat.
Okay. First repeat for Sarah. Question again. Who composed the score for all of the Michael Bay directed Transformers movies?
I have no idea. I'll
Fine.
just go with Danny Elfman. I don't answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Steve Jablonsky. Steve
Yeah, I would have never
Jablonsky.
gotten that.
So it will come down to this. If Sarah gets this correct, she will win and advance to the title match. If she misses, then Steven will advance to the title match. So Sarah, you pick your 4-pointer in the category of fantasy/sci-fi. And you have 2 repeats left. So Sarah, here's your question. Jonathan Mostow directed Bruce Willis as FBI agent Tom Greer, in which 2009 sci-fi action film based on a comic book series.
Yeah, Steven, you won. I have no idea.
I'm trying to think if I know this.
Answers in 5,
Bruce Willis.
4.
I'll just use a repeat.
Okay, your second
I don't think
repeat.
this is her first repeat. I think I don't think she's used hers.
That was my
She-
second
she-
repeat.
she
I
used-
used
she
one,
used one
on
for scores and soundtracks.
Scores and soundtracks. I got it. Okay.
So she have 1 left. So Sarah, your question again. Jonathan Mostow directed Bruce Willis as FBI agent Tom Greer, in which 2009 sci-fi action film based on a comic book series. Five, 4,
I'm not getting this.
2, 1. And your winner, advancing to the championship match, Steven, the Bullseye Busch. The correct answer that we're looking for was surrogates. Surrogates.
Never even heard of that.
For some reason, I knew the director, and I don't know why, but that's weird. Okay,
So
that's
yeah,
so
we'll put
hard.
them,
Oh my
We'll
gosh.
put them backstage and talk to them in a bit here. But Matthew, thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I think this was a crazy match. I think nobody got what they wanted except for Sarah in round 2, which I think really shifted the tide. Like just having a ton of steal opportunities really just changed a lot of what happened in today's match. And I think it was anyone's game in round 3. And I think this made for a really exciting one.
Yeah, literally, it was. And with the opponents and the spinner's choice, it kept it close. And yeah, the round 3 was just back and forth. We literally used up all the questions that we
pretty
all
much
the possible,
yeah.
all the categories. We get to all of it. Yeah. So yeah, it was a back and forth game. Colin had to lead at one point, and then Sarah had to lead, and Steven. So yeah, it was wild. But yeah, Steven managed to pull it off. Crazy, great performance. Steven playing from behind as well. So yeah, with that win. So let's go to Colin real quick first. The third place finisher, because the fourth place finisher dipped. So Colin, finishing the match with 18 points, great performance. How are you feeling?
Not too bad. I don't think there's any chance I would have gotten the Gone with the Wind question. Like I said, I've seen that movie and I remember nothing about it. It's too long. I watched it in English class in the 8th grade and I have no interest in watching it again. So I don't even remember my 3-point Adam Driver question. There was also no chance. So I don't feel too bad about my round 3 performance. What happens again if we didn't come to a conclusion on the category to give Sophie?
She gets a free respin.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was too dangerous. So I don't think we could have come to any other conclusion besides John Carpenter. Obviously, it ended up helping out Steven a little bit, but I mean, I don't know what else we would have chosen. So I don't feel too bad. I'm happy with my horror icons poll. I'm glad I have a category that I can totally dominate in, because like Richard Linklater, this was a tough round too. There are a couple of steals on this there. Would have been nice to get and would have made the difference. But ultimately, I'm pretty happy with my performance and a good game to the other two. And Sophie. Sorry, I know she's also part of this match. She left. So good game to everybody.
Yeah, great job on that 4-point horror icons.
Yeah, I was happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Great showing. Hopefully you return back on singles. Is there anyone that you would like to play?
Man, I mean, there's still a ton of new faces I haven't played. I still want to play Kenny. I think David called me out like last year. So Kenny and David probably my 2 choices for the near future. So if one of those can happen.
All right, for sure.
Sweet.
All right. Thank you, Colin. We'll talk to you again soon.
See ya.
All right. And I guess they both have the same score. We'll just Sarah got second place because she lasts slightly longer. So Sarah, congrats on getting second place, 18 points as well. How are you feeling with your performance?
I honestly didn't think I would do this well. I was pretty certain going into this I'd be like in last place. So like the fact that I even came this close to winning, like I'm proud of myself because I know I have gotten a lot better at trivia. I'm really glad though that I did get to test out my Adam Driver knowledge, and that almost made me win. Can't help but wonder if I had reordered those categories, if I would have possibly pulled that off, but they're all such like vague categories that I'm not like spectacular in, so I think it's just kind of a crapshoot anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you were the only one to get the category you wanted, so I'm sure that was helpful. But I wanted to ask if when you had to, do you regret picking John Carpenter for Sophie's opponent's choice? Because that might have been what got Steven the win. We don't know, but yeah, I'm just curious about that.
I mean, not really. Because like Colin, like when we were discussing it, put it perfectly that like Steven was in last place at that point. And Steven just had a phenomenal round 3, so like you can't really just predict that that's going to happen. And so I was somehow able to get a couple steals in John Carpenter despite not knowing any of the answers. So I don't think I would have changed my pick there, just because horror icons, Colin would have stolen everything and he probably would have won the match then, which I mean, I don't really care. Like, I mean, either way, it's just I had a bigger chance probably going with John Carpenter, so I just couldn't seal the deal with round 3.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you play a great match, and I think you've grown a lot since the first time I've met you as a competitor in terms of trivia. So I mean, you said you were surprised by the performance. I wasn't surprised. I think you're great. So. Even though you didn't get the win, I'm pretty sure there's more great stuff.
Had a really great showing. I think like if it was a different match, you could have come out with the win with 18 points, right? So it's just that's
So same question: is there any particular player you want to play in the future?
I want to play Sam. I love Sam. She's the best. I think it would also be fun to play Kate because I love Kate too. I've played Sophie before twice now, so. technically 3 times with teams, but I don't know.
All right, sounds good. Keep in mind of that. So thank you, Sarah, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Congrats.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, I was just saying congrats, Stephen.
Okay. All right. Okay, and yeah, let's bring today's winner. Going to the championship match, Stephen the Bullseye Busch. Congrats. How are you feeling?
Well, that was a
Impressive
whirlwind.
performance.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That was insane. Wow.
So, you started out with 2 repeats on, and you couldn't pull off.
I know it couldn't have started worse. That was like, oh my gosh, yeah.
But then I think you were the first person to spin the wheel in round 2, and I don't know how you were feeling like after your wheel spin, because
Yeah. So here's the thing. I feel like as much as this trivia is like luck based in some ways, and it also is like, oh, did you study your categories? I also think it kind of is attitude is almost what really wins you the close ones. And like I just kept telling myself, like, there have been multiple times where I just like made a stupid mistake, and I was like, and I didn't let it maybe get to me, but I just kind of like would let it there, like I would just like let it kind of affect me later on. And like, but this time I was like, you know what, like I'm just here to have fun, like let's just roll with it, see what happens. And like knowing that there are 4 people in this match, like I'll have so many more chances for steals. And like I was hoping, okay, get Coen Brothers, get John Carpenter, maybe I can steal. The Coen Brothers one I couldn't steal really because Colin knew pretty much all of them. And like that Macbeth one sucked, and that's like the only Coen Brothers film I haven't seen, because I was like, I know the story of Macbeth pretty well. I knew the actors in it, so, and like I don't have Apple TV, so I was like, I can just skip it. And I like did look at the cast list, but it was like I knew I would forget Corey Hawkins, and like I was annoyed with myself because I was like, it's the 6 Underground guy. I think he was number 7, because the whole point of it is one of the guys. We don't need to talk about the plot of 6 Underground, but and then like the Aubrey Plaza. No, Corey Hawkins doesn't die at the beginning. Okay, no one cares about 6 Underground except for me, and that's okay. It's a masterpiece, by the way.
Right.
But the that Aubrey Plaza question, I was like, man, like, did I overthink this? Because going into this, I was like, okay, let's prepare. Like, I have a lot of time that I usually don't have going into a match. So I was like, oh, I can binge the Coen Brothers. And that Burn After Reading one ended up being the one I didn't even like. At the time I watched that movie, I wasn't planning to binge the Coen Brothers. I just like randomly decided to watch Burn After Reading. And then I was like, you know what? I can binge the Coen Brothers before the match. And it paid off, I guess. It's a whirlwind. So that was insane. And I really debated putting Action at 4 in that round 3 order. It was like, it could have been anything. I knew I wanted Coen at 3 or 4. But I was like, am I confident enough to put it at 4? I don't know. So it was tricky. And then like animated or biopic at 1 or 2, I was like, that's give or take. But I was thinking to myself, I don't watch a ton of animated films, or at least a lot of children's animated films anymore. Like, I've seen a lot of them, probably more than a lot of other genres, but it's the case of it's been 10 years since I've watched a lot of those movies, so my trivia knowledge isn't going to be great. So I was like, I'll put that at 1. Biopic could be a lot, but I was worried that it could be more like the Oscar bait biopic and not just like it's based on a true story biopic. But that ended up paying off. And then Action, I was like, man, like I know I love action movies, but it could be anything. And that's just like, I was like, so maybe not 4. Coen Brothers, your odds are the highest. So like you gotta do the math, not what you're feeling in that case. And whew, it was insane.
I mean, it literally pay off. Like, and you said, I think you possibly planned it the best way you could. And like you said, it's a whirlwind. You
gotta have fun
from
with
behind.
it. That's what I've realized. You gotta have fun with this. So, and I was having fun. Like, you heard me laughing at the stupidest moments, because I'm just like, I'm playing trivia like for fun. That's cool, I guess. So why not have fun? And stuck with it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, now with this win, you are going to the championship match against Andrew here, the current defending champion. Thoughts on that? Thoughts on playing him?
Well, I haven't played Andrew yet, but like we've known each other for a while, and like I'm surprised we haven't met up yet. But that's because he's usually like on top, and so I don't really get a chance because I'm usually in the middle of the pack or the bottom, and so it's just like I've had to work my way up, but I'm finally here now, and it's my chance. I just got to keep going, you know. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. I think he said in his like title defense match that he wanted to face off against me. So I definitely took that as a challenge, and I'm somehow here now. So biding my time, but now we gotta be ready for our next match. So
yeah, no, should be fun. I'm pretty sure if Andrew's listening or watching right now, he probably have some words to say. But should be a fun match between the two of you.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? You think you can come from my belt, Steven?
Well, that's the goal.
You think you can take it from me? This thing that I've worked so hard for. Every day of my life, I think about movies. I watch them once in a while too.
Yeah. Hey, it's
I'm
the
on to
process,
this.
So
I think you're a slimy little rat, and I'm gonna teach you where you belong. Here's my shirt, Sam. It says despair.
Ooh.
And there's a Cthulhu minion.
Man. And those championship matches are long too, and they're different. I haven't been in a championship match before, so
yeah. So,
but yeah, 5 rounds.
5-round format could be a big change.
The betting round, I don't know. That's interesting, but we'll see. Yeah. Hey, I'm just gonna have fun. That's what my plan is. Just have fun with
absolutely.
it. Yeah. The stakes couldn't be lower. You know, I mean, there are high stakes in terms of this league, but like
you're the underdog, you know, going into face
real
the champion
situation. Like this has zero impact on my real life other than making me feel better about myself and my useless knowledge. So, you know,
bragging rights here.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, congrats, Steven, and yeah, we'll see you in the championship match.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that have it. Final thoughts, Matthew.
Yeah, I think this was a very exciting match. And it's early in the year, so I don't think we'll be forgetting about this.
We'll write it down right away in the nominations potential, where we list down at least more than 17 matches. Crazy.
This has been a really strong start. I think even with the last one too, just some really great matches so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it should be a lot of fun seeing Steven again, new competitor, new to this. He's never done singles or team championship match. It will be first time. And like he said, he's just going to have fun with it. If I know Andrew, he never has fun. So that should be an interesting dynamic of someone who has fun and someone who hates fun. So, we'll see what happens in that match in the singles championship. But yeah, I think that's it. Great match to all the competitors. Thank you to everyone watching. Thank you. And we'll see you again tomorrow. We got another match tomorrow for the teams. It will be the Gore Boys versus the Black Sparrows, continuing the team tournament. I believe they're the 5th and 6th seed. If I got the seats wrong, my bad. But yeah, they are on the other side of the bracket. Yeah. But that's a semifinals tournament matchup. So yeah, join us tomorrow for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but aside from that, I think that's it from all of us here at Real Trivia Face Off and Entertainment. We'll see you again next time. Thank you, everyone.